So I'm assuming that having to come back Christmas Day was probably worth it.
Yeah.
Can you give us any sort of an idea of what the emphasis was in practice this week? You came back Sunday. You've been practicing for 4 days. What was the major emphasis in practice? Who did you concentrate on as far as your defensive game plan against Notre Dame?
I mean, everybody. We mainly focused on not turning the ball over because they have a good transition game. That's how they score majority of their points. So we did a couple drills in practice where we couldn't turn the ball over or it was the other team's ball. So we really focused on not turning the ball over, making the right decisions in practice, and boxing out.
Because you really couldn't focus on one or two players on Notre Dame because everybody, especially their bench, is a threat. So like Maya said, we just focus on their transition plays and their inbounds and boxing out because that's where they got most of their points at.
So no special schemes to turn it off?
Just dig down a little bit, but you really can just trap her because they also have wings that score that can shoot 41% from the three-point line. So
I think one thing we did do on Turner is most of the time our posts, they go ball side on back screens and stuff like that. And we decided to go, push her off the screen because she loves to get the lobs.
yeah.
So we just went under with her.
But yeah, other than that, we focused on Notre Dame.
Is there any point that you thought maybe they thought you guys would lose any steam and did you feel that were they down constantly, you guys were just nonstop on them and couldn't sense that they felt, well, it'll work out for us?
Well, if they look at last year, maybe they thought okay, fourth quarter they disappeared, but you can't do that as a whole new year. And us group of seniors, we learned from our past, and we definitely didn't want to resort back to beating a team by 20 in the fourth quarter. We just give the game up. So, kind of learn.
We have a tendency to just let up in the fourth quarter. Learned that with Tulane and LSU. Those were huge games for us that we just let slip at the last minutes pretty much. So that was the emphasis. I remember Maya would say all the time, stay focused, we got this, we need to keep playing, keep pounding, and get the win.
How does it really feel deep down? I mean, you let out some big screams in the locker room. Right now you're pretty poised and looking like that mature group that you thought you're trying to do.
I mean, it's Notre Dame, number 2 team in the country. So I mean, we feel great. It's our last ACC game. We had Notre Dame on our home court. The crowd was amazing.
Yeah.
They really helped us, but I mean, it's a wonderful feeling. But we have Florida State coming up and Miami back at home, so this is a great win. But we still have the rest of the ACC season to finish out.
The 4 of you obviously have played Notre Dame your entire careers, and over the last 3 times you've played them, it's been double-digit deficit pretty early. Talk about the mindset and the confidence that you had, and where that confidence came from going in this time, knowing it was your last shot, and not having in the back of your mind, this is a team that beat us by 20-some-odd points the last 3 times we played them.
I know 2 years ago, we played Notre Dame here, we only lost by 6 or 7, and I feel like everybody came in that game, even though we were down 6 or 7 points, people really didn't believe that we can beat them, and I felt like this year we came in believing that they were beatable and that we can compete with anybody, and we showed it.
I think we also focused on, as opposed to us, like, how are we going to guard them? How are they going to guard us? And I think that was a big emphasis on us being the aggressor and attacking them and making them play defense, as opposed to us thinking, oh, crap, here we go, I got to play all these McDonald's All-Americans. We were confident and aggressive.
Actually, you only took 1 shot in this game, you made it. Was it basically, was the rest of the game pretty much, were you looking more to free other people to be open, or did you just not look for your shot?
They were switching a lot, and that kind of makes it tough for me to find my shot at times. And also, when Dom's hitting shots and Maya's hitting shots, we're going to them, And also with Chelsea down there and Jen, every time they help off her, that's a mistake most of the time. So I really was just out there. If I was open, I would have shot, but I just didn't get many looks, and I didn't need to. So.
any more questions for the student athletes? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.